What is going on, Nerd Paraders? Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for coming to hang here with me today as we talk about some new world, some tips for new players, and some really cool things that we took from beta that are applying now to the launch of New World. So New World has been out for just a few days at the time of recording this video. It is still in the first week of launch, and one of the biggest problems that it has faced has been the ability to join. People have been so frustrated by the really long queue times, but Amazon has responded and they have added a bunch of new servers. So my first tip is going to address joining a new server and some things that may help you ease that process. Before we jump into it though, introductions are in order. I am Nick, this is Nerd Parade, and welcome to the channel. Okay, so like I mentioned, our first tip is going to be something that's going to help you out immensely if you're either transferring your character, which isn't quite open yet at the time of this recording, but it will be very soon, or you're just making a new character to get away from the queue times, which are super pain in the butt. This little tip is going to help you out a lot if you didn't know it already. So as you can see, you can completely bypass the tutorial, allowing you to jump right in, which is what I did with this character here that I'm on. Completely bypass the tutorial, and you could jump in and be like, oh, this is a brand new map. There are a bunch of unclaimed territories, but we've got one. Purple has claimed one territory. I don't know if I necessarily want to be on this server anymore because I want to join the yellow faction, or I want to join green gang, and purple already has a leg up. So you could kind of scout your servers this way relatively quickly. And you could take it a step further as a new character. You could go into companies before you could even join one. You could go to all companies. And you could sort by the members. You're like, oh, okay, so the top company right now is purple. They've got over 51 members. And then it looks like the second company, green. But using this method, you can kind of scout out servers that you would prefer to play on when it comes to either rolling a new tune or eventually, once it's available to us, transferring. If you find these tips helpful, please remember to tag the thumbs up button for me to this video. Also, subscribe to the channel for more cool ones coming your way all the time. And if live streaming is more your speed, follow on twitch.tv/nerdparade for whenever we go live with New World content. Also, if you're looking for a company, check out discord.gg/nerdparade and come and get in here with us. Doing our tips mostly in order, our next one is going to roll right into here. A lot of these notes, which are glowy and you'll see them on the ground, some people may just skip right by them. Don't do that. This one may seem like kind of common knowledge, but you'd be very, very surprised on how many people just roll by these as they see them in the world. Interact with every single one that you see. This one happens to be part of the starter quest. That's why we're doing this in order here, like a new server start out guide. And if you've noticed, every time you interact with one of these blue dudes, we got progress on the quest there. So the game is typically training you to do it, but every time you interact with one, you get little bits of XP. Free XP. It's not much, but you know what? It does add up over time. Bonk, 50 XP, just from reading that note. After a while, in your town that you start into, once you progress past the tutorial stage, you'll eventually progress to the main quest and get to the point where you gotta go visit the old man at the river. Once you've unlocked this quest, the innkeeper from your town will have a quest of his own. You'll want to go here, grab it, and eventually he's going to send you to a whole other region and you will be rewarded a bag. Now, this is actually really kind of important, and at this point you're going to be inundated with quests and all types of things distracting you. So we want to make sure that we have the between innkeepers pinned because the reward is our Worn Satchel. Worn Satchel increases your carry weight by 50. Now you may think, oh, this isn't that big of a deal. I can advance my faction. I can buy a token, a Rune of Holding, and make my own bag, and it's 100. But this one you get it for free, and it'll carry you for a little while, and you can save on some of your faction tokens. And eventually work towards that bag without feeling the pressure. 50 extra carry weight is really nice. I'm always running around with close to 200 max when you first start out. So getting that 50 extra carry is really nice. So don't sleep on this quest and do the between innkeeps as quickly as possible. Lastly, and certainly not leastly, remember a few things when it comes to New World. Your ABCs, always be crafting, and your ABGs, always be gathering. It is extremely important that you do both of these tasks because the best gear in New World will eventually be crafted gear by players, and you're going to have to go out and get these resources. So you're going to need to up your crafting skill to make the good in-tier stuff, and you're going to need to up your gathering skill to even get the resources in the first place. So ABC, always be crafting, always be gathering, and make sure that you are leveling these things up, and don't sleep on this. Don't min-max and just be like, okay, we're only going to focus on leveling up our weapon skills. We're going to ignore crafting for now. Try to do it all in tandem, because New World really rewards that jack-of-all-trades style gameplay. All right, so let's recap. Number 1, be sure to skip the tutorial. You don't necessarily need to watch it. If you've already seen it, it will save you a lot of time. You don't have to go through it, and you can scout other servers that might be a better place to play on if you're suffering from queue syndrome and you can't get on and you're looking for a new place to kind of restart, or looking for a new server to transfer your character to once that's open. 2, grab every single explorer note that you see. It's free XP. They glow. Don't miss out on them. Walk up to it, click it, just get the free XP. 3, don't sleep on your bag quests. It'll really help you out in the beginning, at least until you grind up the tokens for your faction quests and do a bunch of those missions. You're going to be spamming through the main quest stuff anyway to get your Azoth staff, so go ahead and make sure you grab that bag. And your ABCs, your ABGs, always be crafting, always be gathering. Don't sleep on these skills. Make sure you level them up so that you can be a crafter, a gatherer, a useful contributor to the new world. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If it helps you out at all, or if it reminded you of a couple of basic tips, please be sure to tag the thumbs up button. Again, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more cool videos, and follow us on twitch.tv/nerdparade for whenever we go live and stream some New World content. If you are wanting to join a company, please come and check us out at discord.gg/nerdparade. All are welcome to come game out in the Nerd Paraders company. Thank you so much again for watching. Take care of yourselves out there, stay awesome, and until the next one, later.